The hype train for the new Pokemon games is real, and it's filled us with instant infatuation for one of the newest Pokemon, Wooloo. So what does it all mean? We'll give you the rundown on all the revelations from the latest Nintendo Direct update on Pokemon Sword and Shield. In this new trailer, we're privileged to meet 5 new Pokemon. Corviknight is a raven Pokemon. Its name is a pun on the bird family Corvid, which includes ravens, crows, and magpies. They're described as some of the fiercest creatures in the Galar region sky, but they're friendly. Corviknights are used as taxis in cities, so they can fly the player back to any place they've already visited. Less intimidating is a super cute, adorably round Wooloo, a sheep Pokemon prized for its ultra-soft wool. Wooloos will adorably roll away from conflict. Fans of Squirtle should know that Dreadnought isn't the turtle for them. It can bite through iron, so it takes a skilled trainer to catch. And there are 2 new grass types. Gossifleur and its evolved form, Eldegoss, are floaty little flowers with healing properties. Englishman James Turner was appointed as art director at Game Freak for this game. Earlier in his career, he was the very first Westerner to design any Pokemon. He had previously designed Phantump, Vullaby, Vanillite, and some of the Ultra Beasts from the previous generation. As with every new Pokemon game, there are new friends and foes to meet. Your neighbor Hop is your rival. He's got a determined smile and a chip on his shoulder because his brother Leon is the undefeated champion of Galar. He's never been bested in a match and is known as the greatest trainer in all of Galar.
His popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality, winning him the adoration of trainers across the region.
Hop wants to become champion too, but he's going to have to get through you first, and you'll have to get through Leon eventually. To help you on your Pokemon journey is the queenly Professor Magnolia. She carries a Corviknight cane and a lot of insight into the mysteries of the Dynamax Pokemon. She is assisted by her granddaughter, Sonia. Sonia is a budding Pokemon researcher and a childhood friend of Leon. Maybe she could get you an autograph. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Pokemon get big, Godzilla big. Apparently, Dynamax is a phenomenon observed only in the Galar region. Pokemon become huge and powerful, meaning that it's either going to take another huge and powerful Pokemon or a group of small ones to take them down. If you've been playing Pokemon Go, this might sound an awful lot like a raid battle, where trainers gather together to take down one oversized Pokemon. Just like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee borrowed Pokemon Go's capture method, the next set of games seems to have adapted raid battles. You can flock to red-marked areas in the Galar region and participate in these max raid battles with friends or strangers. In gym battles and raids, you can Dynamax your own Pokemon. Your extra large Pokemon will be larger than life for 3 turns and will have the added benefit of special attacks that pack a serious punch, but only once per battle. If you thought the Safari Zone was impressive, get ready for the Wild Area. The Wild Area comprises lands where Pokemon dwell freely. And in these painterly Breath of the Wild-like areas, players are able to forge their own paths. No longer are you restricted to a single pathway or route between cities. The power of the Nintendo Switch has given trainers the room to wander and seek out Pokemon. The Wild Area's Pokemon population changes with the location and weather. Dark areas might be haunted by Duskulls. Sandstorms have Rhydons and Tyranitar's wandering around, and the rivers are full of Milotic and Mantine. Rain seems to summon water types, just as patches of grass might contain grass types. In the Wild Area, Pokemon can be seen flying or walking around in plain sight, rather like how you spot them in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. The titles of Pokemon Sword and Shield offered a hint about the legendary Pokemon of the Galar region. Each game's logo was emblazoned with a wolf's head, and the tail end of the trailer gave us a look at Zacian and Zamazenta, the 2 regal wolves ready to face down any challenge with, well, Sword and Shield. Zacian carries a sword in its fanged maw, while Zamazenta is covered with shield-like protrusions. They have an unstoppable force versus a movable object battle. Zacian's blade can cut through anything, while Zamazenta can turn back any attack. They then appear to team up, their fight forgotten, when the wind stirs the leaves. Zamazenta's shield clicks into place, and Zacian's sword suddenly transforms into something that Devil May Cry's Dante would envy. These 2 Pokemon are so mysterious, even the people of Galar are unaware of their own existence. This is a stark difference from previous games, where legendary Pokemon are typically well known in myth and legend. There's no room for trainers to be shy in the new games. To become a Pokemon Master, you have to battle in gyms. Pokemon Sword and Shield make these fights a public affair, complete with television coverage. The first trailer revealed that the gyms would be modeled after soccer stadiums, as befits a region like Galar with its clear British inspiration. Inside, the Pokemon battles that veteran players know and love are mostly unchanged, but there are some tweaks. In the Galar region, Pokemon battles are the most popular form of entertainment, so trainers are cheered on as a stadium full of fans watches on, and gym leaders are huge stars. Players are already going wild over the buff, baby-faced grass-type gym leader Milo. We get to see him and his Mothra-sized Eldegoss in the trailer. Yes, Dynamax Pokemon are allowed in gym battles. The feet of a super huge Grookey tear up the turf. At some point in the game, players are given Dynamax bands to unleash kaiju-sized superpowered versions of their Pokemon. No wonder gym battles are so popular. The internet has basically exploded with love for the irresistible Wooloo and enthusiasm for Corviknight. The Pokemon Company seems to have acknowledged how Sorball has become a quick fan favorite, treating the so-called Sorball Squad to some facts on Twitter. When Sorball touches water, its body blends into its surroundings. Sorball is a bit timid. If Sorball feels threatened, it will cry and cause everyone nearby to start crying as well. Please protect this Pokemon, Sorball Squad. Meanwhile, Zacian, the legendary wolf, is getting memed into oblivion. Fans have relentlessly compared it to the Great Grey Wolf Sif from Dark Souls, and images of puppies with knives. The internet is also abuzz about a 2-week-old leak that seems to have been proven accurate by the trailer. Fake leaks are common, but the thread mentioned Hop, Sonia, Leon, Wooloo, and a Dynamax mechanic well before the trailer was released. So fans are examining other apparent tidbits from the leak, including details that there will be an electric Corgi Pokemon and an evil legendary named Eternus. You can camp and cook curry for your Pokemon, and Gigantamaxing will make Pokemon take on wholly new huge forms. Only time will tell if all this is true, but we do know one thing for sure: we can't wait to find out. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more SVG videos about your favorite games are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.